Welcome back, winners. On this episode, I've got a confession to make. My last video, thought I'd done it, the perfect run, the final completion to every ride, every attraction in Disneyland proper. But I screwed up, I missed one that's been here in plain sight the whole time, and it's probably not the one you're thinking. So today, I'm gonna make that right. Today, after months of strategy, planning, some definite line science, queue science, crowd science, and a little bit of luck, I should finally complete my run of every single attraction in Disneyland, and we can finally say that we have won Disneyland completely. That's not all I'm going to do today. Definitely going to try to squeeze in as many rides as I can, get a good vibe check on the crowds, the wait times, etc. And there's a couple of snacks, seasonal snacks that I've been eyeing I want to try out. So yeah, let's get into it. Right out of the gate, little vibe check. Happy birthday. Pretty busy. I checked the tip board this morning before I left. And pretty standard, steady day. 45 minutes to an hour for the big Lightning Lane attractions. Fantasyland, pretty standard. 15 minutes across the board, except for Peter Pan. That was at 40. So we'll wander on down and Adventureland and see what Indy and Pirates is looking like. Get our day started there. Jungle Cruise posted 15 minutes. They just opened the upstairs. So that's a lot of sort of false movement you're seeing there. But that's pretty standard, 15 minutes. Indy posted at 20. That's a go. Doesn't look like they're doing single rider at the moment. But it looks like we're just going around the generator room here. Not hardly even into the queue proper. Yeah, 15-20 minutes depending on Lightning Lane impact. It's been a minute since I stood in the line proper. We came through, a couple of weeks ago, and they were literally walking right onto the ramp. But as you can see, this line is empty. Lots of Lightning Lane coming in now. But again, 20 minutes on the board for Indy is a call to action. 3 minutes to the ramp. And yeah, call to action. Already backing out into the wild space. As I've said before, you see 20 minutes on the board for one of these big ticket Lightning Lane attractions. It's a call to action. This is less than 5 minutes, and they have almost filled up the entire switchback line space. I heard a guest walk by in Lightning Lane say that it had bumped up to 30. That is going to be pushing 45, and I bet it's in an hour by the time we get out. That hasn't jumped up as high as I expected, 45 minutes, but all the switchbacks were completely full. Down on the bottom anyway. Now, on to that pesky missing attraction. And we didn't have far to go. It's right here, the Adventureland Treehouse. Of all the things in the park to have missed and that I've walked past hundreds of times, this is the one. Here we go. Hello, Jane. Oh, neato. Yikers. Go, monkey, go. There you have it, gang. The final attraction. I have officially won Disneyland. Let's go win some more. Pirates walking straight in through the threshold not going up the single switchback. Posted at 20 minutes. I doubt that. 14 minutes to the boat. For timing purposes, it's about a 27-minute round trip on a smooth run. If you were to check out the tip board and place a mobile order and it's telling you a 25-30 minute return time, that's a good one to hop on. Mansion posted 45. Just headed into Leota's garden and back out. Could be a solid 40. Doesn't seem to be. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Lightning Lane's backed up there quite a bit. Always worth a stop. That was weak. There we go. Posted up against the wall in the garden. 50 minutes, that's not bad. Granted, it's only about 75 degrees right now. Walking right into poo. Walking into poo. Phrasing. Switchback 4 not being utilized. Switchback 3 nearly empty. Lots of movement. Let's put eyes on this board. Standby posted 45. And they're full in through switchback 2. Movement behind the waterfall. Barely. I'm gonna skip this for now. Changed my mind. They're running at full capacity. I don't think this is 45 minutes. I'm gonna put a clock at the back of the line and we'll see. We do have movement through. I mean, it's looking pretty loose. They are moving into the caves, albeit slowly. And there was some movement behind the waterfall. Let's put a clock when we stop and we'll give this one a go. Yeah, stopping right here at the end of switchback 2. Looks like they're getting ready to open switchback 3. We'll see. Just 2 minutes here into switchback 1. And still moving, loose. 5 minutes to the threshold of the caverns. As I've said before, when this ride is running at full capacity, it is actually quite efficient.
Now please report back to ITS.
22 minutes. 22 minutes to the Ray Room. That was a good call. There you have it. 22 minutes to the Ray Room. All in round trip. 43 minutes. So definitely not a 45-minute wait. I consider the Ray Room the start of the ride. That's when action starts happening. On that note, just check the tip board walking away from the ride, and it's now posted at 35. So there you go. Opted for the Ronto wrap. It's smoky sausage, roasted pork, slaw, and Ronto sauce, whatever the heck that is. It should be tasty. I've had it before, but it's been a minute. Last time Mama got the Ronto less wrap, which was made with the Impossible sausage. This is the regular sausage. It looks spicy. I tell you, buzz off fly. This is good. A little spicy, tangy, tart, crunchy. There's little potato, like crispy potato bits in there. This is right tasty. It's been a hot minute since I've had this, years in fact. And I love coming back to this little spot outside Docking Bay 7, in between Docking Bay 7 and Ronto Roasters, with the ambient music and all the decor, and you're out of the hustle and bustle and in the shade. This is one of my favorite spots to stop and kind of reconnoiter the park and have a little snack. Well, this is damn good. Let's talk strategy. Gonna go single rider the Falcon, and then single rider the Matterhorn. I'm gonna go put eyes on Space Mountain. It's closed right now, but hopefully by the time we get through these two, that will have opened back up, and we might single rider that. And then I'm probably gonna head over to DCA. Incredicoaster's been closed. It was closed most of the day yesterday, all morning and afternoon today. It opened, went almost immediately to a 90-minute wait. It's closed again. But Guardians is posted at only 35. So maybe I'll go solo on that. Haven't done that solo before. Standby here posted 15. This is going to be a dead walk-on for single rider. Look at all that real estate in Galaxy's Edge. Nice timing. That was fun. Worth the 90-second wait. But that was hands down the two worst pilots I've ever ridden with ever. Patently awful. We missed the first train entirely. He went way left and we didn't even get behind the train. He was sightseeing. I don't know what happened there. But I got to be a gunner, so that was pretty awesome. It's always, well, I won't say always. It's a pot luck, you know, luck of the draw when you do single rider. And I've been engineer like the last 4 times. It's still fun. But gunner was more fun. But we weren't behind the train, so there wasn't anything to shoot at. Still worth it. Like I said, it didn't used to be my favorite ride at all, and I would never burn a lightning lane on it again now that I know about single rider. Look at all this real estate. Wide open. I love it when people dress up, play the part for Disneyland. I'd say this is a wonderful telltale, but last time we came here on like a Friday or Sunday and it was packed. All these benches were open. It's running super slow. Or maybe it just seems that way because there's nobody screaming. But it sure seemed like it came around that corner slow. But gotcha. That is very encouraging. Fantasyland. Quintessential Disney vibes. Busy as usual. Teacups. 2 rotations, 10 minutes. I can see from here that the single rider for Matterhorn is empty. That's a go, go, go. Oh, it's empty because it's closed. Oh, it's not running. It must have just gone down. It was open just 10 minutes ago. Shenanigans. That's wrenching up the works. Monorail. Space Mountain appears to be reopened. I see movement up top posted 50. Check out that single rider line. Hidden tip board. Look at there. Damn it. Would appear they're not doing single rider. I'm going to go up and ask, see if they're offering it at all. Single rider lane, the line was closed. But I walked up, that's the cast member. They gave me a ticket and I walked straight down, no waiting. Matterhorn being closed ended up being a bit of a bonus. That was a 2-minute wait. 2 minutes, single rider. That was a good run. The poor little girl in the car in front of me, 3.5 years old, traumatized, possibly for life. She was bawling when we got off that ride. Poor thing. Check that tip board over there in the waiting area by the entrance to Space Mountain. Matterhorn still closed. Get your Tomorrowland groove on. And let's go see what Star Tours is looking like. This is a go on Star Tours. I bet it's posted 15 minutes. Love the line hopping.
For Barrett.
15 minutes. Not even a full line. 8 minutes to the door. That was a walk in the park and a walk on the ride. We'll take it. Definitely not high on the list, but 5 minutes, that's walk on. We'll do Buzz Lightyear just because. We went ahead and chose Buzz because DCA is looking pretty jamming right now. Guardians is up to 90. Cars, 2 hours. Tow Maters, 35, 40 minutes. Incredicoaster still down. Goofy's is over 40 minutes. I'm not even sure I'm going to get to ride anything over there. Soaring was at 90. We'll see. I might give single rider at Soaring a look. But there might not be a whole lot left over there for us. We'll see. I'm mostly heading across because there's a snack over there that I want to try. And we'll do the best we can to ride something. On to plan C, D, F. Matterhorn is showing back open. I'm going to go try that single rider.
Please.
She's up and running. Single rider, wide open. Going for that. I mean, wide open. As expected, walked straight into the single rider line, but they're only running half. It's only one side. Line has now jumped up to 45 minutes. Single rider all the way to the back here. I was on in 19. I thought it would be a better win than that, but I'll take it. I was able to squeeze it in, and happy for that. Oof. Down to half capacity, and bam. Well, they aren't way deep into the extended. They're calling that, well, half capacity. That's what it is. Again, it reminds me of Rise. You're looking at that line going, that's 40 minutes, maybe 45. It's right of Tree Lamp. 40, 45, but half capacity. And now for a little golden hour park hopping. Buena Vista vibe check. The line coming in wasn't bad, honestly. 2 or 3 deep, maybe. It was busy on the street. Get in here a little bit and check the tip board. There's a little real estate. Look at that. Open right up. Red carpet. Guardians is now back up to 80. But Incredicoaster is reopened. Oh, look at that. Nice timing. Well, that was cool. I did not know that was coming. So, Incredicoaster back open, posted 45. We'll go see the single rider. If it's halfway up the pier, I'm hopping in that. That might be my last run of the night. That was cool to catch the lights moving on like that. 95 minutes. 95 minutes. Never seen it. Single rider, 45 minutes. Double what it normally takes. But at a 95-minute posted standby, calling that the win for the night for sure. That is ride number 9. We were on to snack number 2. And then we're going to cruise to the car. Second snack, jalapeno, cheesy, pull-apart bread stuff. Oh, it is hot and fresh. That's good. That's got a nice spice to it. Yum. That ought to do it, gang. That is 6.5 hours in the park. 7:30. So yeah, about 6.5 hours in the park. 9 attractions, 2 snacks. I'll be well over 16,000 steps by the time I get back to the car. Calling that a win, and fixed my screw up from the other day. And now have officially ridden everything in Disneyland. And I've only got a handful of things left in the beautiful DCA that we will start to work on. The swinging gondolas has me terrified. The swinging symphony has me terrified, quite honestly. And then just a couple of other things. Jesse's Carousel, the Emotional Whirlwind. That's about it, I think. It's only just the 4 left in DCA. I just got to drum up the courage to do it. Little Mermaid even posted at 25. It got busy as this night progressed. DCA in particular. That's probably going to do it for me tonight, kids. I had a wonderful day. Every day at Disney's a wonderful day, right? I'm lucky to get to come and do this as often as we do. And I hope I can help you guys out with a little strategy and line science as we go about. Got a big trip coming this weekend. Gonna close the park down. Do fireworks from Star Wars from Galaxy's Edge. Should be fun. But I'll try to catch the monorail on the way out. Other than that, I'll see you winners later. Oh, monorail. Yes. Now that's a winning right there, baby.